Hello, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing excellent on your side. Everything's doing awesome over here. I thought we'd do a beautiful painting, and I hope you're feeling good. What I have here is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. Just went ahead and put some black gesso, and I took like an old brush and I just tapped in a little bit of stuff right there. So I also applied some clear medium, which would be Bob Ross liquid clear. And with that, if you have your brush, let's go ahead and rock out. And thanks again for subscribing to the channel. And let's go ahead and rock and roll. I'm going to start out with that 2-inch brush. I'm going to go into some Indian yellow, and I'm going to go ahead and run the colors down below using 1980 Gamblin oil paint. And I'm going to go ahead and just come in here and just tap some of that Indian yellow right up in there. And I'm going to go ahead and probably right about there. There we go, just like that. Maybe bring it on over just like so. And I hope you are having a awesome time wherever you're at. It is quite hot in Florida where I'm at, so I thought today we would do a beautiful cold scene, but warm, okay? And I'm gonna go straight into my Alizarin Crimson, there you go. I always have a hard time pronouncing it for some reason. I'm gonna go right here, right above that yellow. Right above that yellow. Remember, you don't have any white pigment up here, so it's gonna be a little bright, so just be careful, okay? Just like so, just like so. Maybe just a little bit more. Just want a little bit more to kind of break it. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my palette knife, and we're gonna mix up a little bit of color. So I'm gonna grab some white. I'll just put it right there, and some crimson or the pink stuff. A little bit of the blue, about equal proportions, not very much, just a little bit to stain this white color. Maybe a little bit of black. I want kind of a gray color with a little bit of a pink type of, or not pink, but purple type of hue. There we go. Something like so, okay? And just want to make sure I get all that blue out, just to play it safe. We're going to use this for our sky color here. There we go. Wipe that knife off. I'm going to go ahead and use that same dirty brush. We go in here, tap in that color, and I'll start right here. And I'm just going to do those X's all the way over. There we go. There we go, just like that. So make sure you don't get into the yellow here, okay? I want to try to keep it clean. There we go. And I'm going to put that down and just grab a clean 2-inch brush. And I'm going to go right here. Excuse me, one moment. All right, right here, and just start to blend it. There we go. Just want to blend that pink color into the yellow, and I'm just doing these crisscrosses like that, okay? And now I'll just start to get up into the purple. And there you go, very softly, very softly. With that clean 2-inch brush, just tap into a little bit of your pink stuff here. Just a little bit. And I want to maybe a little bit more so it comes out. There. Very careful because this will light up the sky. I just want some extra little stuff in here. A little bit extra stuff. I think I'm going to bring a little bit of that pink on down here. There we go. Just to kind of orange it out. Got a little hair. There we go. Maybe just something like that. Maybe just a touch more. And then very softly. Very softly. You want to be careful. Make sure you have a clean brush, because if you get some of that paint thinner on here, it's going to eat it up. Okay. Now with your finger, I'm going to go into some white here. You can just go right here. It's fine. Make yourself a little circle there. And we're going to go ahead and say the sun, I don't know, maybe the sun is right there. And just you do the best you can to make kind of a circle, okay? Best that you can. Clean your finger. And just grab the knife and just, I did get a little off on the edge, as you can see, but it's okay. I'm going to use a 1-inch brush and just very softly there we go. So now we have like kind of an indication. Give me 1 second here, and I'll just go right back. So it's kind of like a halo, okay? I'm going to go right back into here and get a little bit more. Give me 1 second. There you go, okay? We have a beautiful sky working. I'm going to go ahead and use a filbert brush. I'm going to go ahead and just put some mountains or something in there in the background. So this way we at least know there's something there. So I want to go ahead and use that same blue and black and white and crimson color here. I'm just going to add some white to it to lighten it up. There we go, just a little bit. And let's go ahead and fire it in. And like I said, I think we'll go ahead and put something right here. So I'm just going to come in and just maybe something like so. And it might even be a little bit too dark. So let's go, yeah, just something like that. There you go. And I'm just going to push it towards there and come in. Maybe like that. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. Every time I put that medium, the clear medium, especially on a black canvas, there's just always this glare that you got to kind of deal with. So there you go. Just thinking something like that. Pull that in, and I don't know, maybe just like that, okay? There we go. And I'm just as you can see, there's no rhyme or reason. It's really going to be in the background, but we'll have something there so that you know that something is there, okay? Just come in like that. Now I'm going to take the little bit of that darker color. I just want to, still a little bit too dark. But at least, you know, the sun's over here, so I kind of want this to be on the back side here. There we go. Maybe just a little bit of right here. Same thing. And maybe, oh, something like so. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean that out. Just wiping it off on a paper towel. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this white here. I'm gonna come over here. And I'm just gonna put in a little bit of a highlight. Just put in a little bit of a highlight. There you go. Okay. Nothing special, but you know it's there. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just grabbing a little bit of white paint and just coming in. Something like so, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that paint out again. I'm gonna go into my burnt umber. And I want to come in here and just kind of fill that in there, just like so. Maybe just a touch of that crimson, the pink stuff. I'll get a little bit up in there. I'll just give it a nice little kind of a pink brownish type of hue there, as you can see. There we go. Just like that. Let me go ahead and put this down. I'm going to grab a 1-inch brush and I'm just going to tap into that burnt umber just with the top corner. Let me put the brush sideways. There you go. Just with that top corner, just like that, okay? And you're going to come in here and like I said, I went ahead and I put that black gesso in, and then I pre-tapped in some more gesso to give us a little bit of definition, but just come in and just tap like so, okay? There we go. Just like that. There we go. Just tap, 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 open up the bristles, and then just come in and there you go. Open it up a little bit. Come over here. There we go. Just like that. Maybe a little bit. There we go. You can tap a little bit more behind it. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. I'm gonna grab another clean white, or clean 2-inch, or excuse me, clean 1-inch brush. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into a little bit of my white medium. And let me pull some of that and tap. Make sure you have a little bit texture. I don't know if you can see that, but you see that texture? Make sure you have that, okay? And then same thing, just tap. And we're going to come in and just tap in some nice, beautiful pink stuff right there. There you go. Look at that. Nice colors, huh? Nice colors. Just keeps it nice and warm. There we go. And just tap that in there. Tap, 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 tap-a-roos. Tap, 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 tap-a-roos. Okay. So you got some nice, beautiful color going on. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to grab a liner brush. Excuse me one second. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into my white medium. And I'm going to go ahead and just mix a little bit of this brown into here. Let me get a little bit more. There we go. And we'll come in and start to put in some branches here or there. And then we'll go ahead and put some other colors. Maybe a brown, maybe maybe some black, just to get some different color in there. This is way, way in the distance, so do the best that you can. It's okay. There we go. Give me 1 second. I always get quiet when I do the lines. I would just, for some reason, have to think. I'm going to go ahead and clean this liner brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip into my clear medium. Once again, that is the Bob Ross Clear. I'm going to go into the regular, just straight brown, my burnt umber that I'm using. And we'll come in and do the same thing. This will be very light. There we go. There we go. Same thing. Just getting different things. There we go. All right, and let me clean that. Make sure that is clean. I'm going to go ahead and dip into that medium again, and this time I'm going to go into my black. Same thing. And we'll come in and just find some different little spots to put this in. There we go, something like so. There we go. There we go. Hopefully it's clear when I'm zooming in, so you can get a good idea. There we go. Just a couple more lines and I'll go ahead and move on to the next thing. There we go. With a clean filbert brush, I'm going to go into straight white here now. And we're going to start making the lay of the land, making sure we have everything kind of how we want it. And I'm just going to start out right now and just do something like this. And I want to come in and just start having some fun. Making different little pathways maybe, and come on down. So it's got a little bit of that yellow that I put in, so that's good, okay? And then I'm just going to come in and start doing stuff like this, okay? And I'm going to go back and blend with the just give me 1 second. There we go. I like there's little trails and stuff like that, but all right. But we'll go back and blend, okay? Just want to get this laid down as best I can, okay? And I'm not really doing much. I'm just going like that, okay? And there we go. There we go. There we go. Just like that, okay? Just like that. And we're going to put some trees and some stuff right in front of it, and it's going to be an awesome looking painting, okay? But there you go. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not really doing anything. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just laying the paint on here. And I'm going to put this down and grab a clean 2-inch brush and start to blend this. Normally you don't want yellow snow, but because of that sun right there, you can get away with it. And there you go, nice and smooth, blends everything out for you. Sorry if my shoulder might be getting in your way there. Guess a fan brush here. I'm gonna go ahead and start double loading. Basically, you're gonna load one color, which will be white on one side, and I'm gonna go into the brown on the other. So it's a double load, white, brown. And remember, your sun's right here, so you need your light to be facing the sun. So on this side it's this way, and on that side it's that way, okay? And you're just gonna come in and just start putting in a few little trees here or there, okay? Maybe something like so. There we go. And maybe there we go. Maybe it just I don't know. Do something like that. Maybe have that come up. And maybe just one right there. Let's get a couple over here as well. So we're going to cover that up, okay? If you want to keep it, you can. You can do whatever you want, okay? You can do whatever you want. But I'm thinking just go ahead and put in, there we go. Just something like that, okay? I'm thinking also there should be maybe a path right here. So maybe we can go ahead and just start to get that in now. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more of this white here. And I'm going to say that it's going to come in maybe like that, and then we'll have it something like that. I'll have to clean it up a little bit better over there, but let's just say there's a path like so. Maybe I'm just trying to make sure the angle of this is good. So maybe it comes in and we'll go like that, so it's better for your perspective. All right, so we have that in there. We go ahead and grab this liner brush. And we go into that medium, the clear medium. And I'm gonna go right into, right into my brown here. And let's go ahead and put in, a bunch of little twiggies and branches. There we go. Don't worry it's about what it looks like, because it's going to be in the background. We'll put some stuff that's got a little bit more detail up front. But there we go. All right. There we go. Maybe something like so. Come in. There we go. Like I said, just do what you can. There, maybe. Excuse me one second, maybe have a couple little branches back here, stuff like that, just sticking out. There we go. We are in the woods, I guess. Something like that. Go ahead and clean that. Put that down for just a second. I'm gonna grab a, excuse me, 1 second, a clean fan brush. I'm gonna come in and just kind of clean these feet. There we go. Just going underneath it and just, there we go. Come in like that. Maybe same thing here. Like so. Let's go ahead and put some lines in on the other side here. Give me 1 second, just cleaning a little bit. All right. Same thing, right into that medium. Right into the medium. And then into that brown that we already have. And then same thing. Just come on in and put in some branches. There we go. Like I said, does not have to be perfect. I'm just, this way you know there's something back here. There we go. Give me 1 second, let me get a little bit more of that medium. Once again, I'm using that clear medium. There we go. Like I said, also, I always get quiet on doing these lines because I'm just trying to figure out, you know, where I want them and stuff like that. Maybe just a little something there and there. Okay. Grab that fan brush, a little bit of that white. Let's go ahead as well and try to there we go. Something like so. Maybe. There we go. All right. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to use a 1-inch brush. And I'm just going to, once again, just tap into just a little bit of my white medium, the white medium. Just come over here and open this up a little bit. Tap it, tap, 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 tap. And let's go ahead and just tap in. Tap in some stuff. There we go. Something over here as well. There we go. A little bit darker. There we go. And that's just straight crimson, no. There we go. And I'm going to take the same brush, I'm going to tap into that gray that we had for the sky. And very softly, just put in a little bit of this stuff. There we go. There we go. Our sun's still there, not quite hidden yet. There you go. little something there, and there you go. All right, I'm gonna use that same dirty fan brush that we were using to make the trees. Right, so this time I'm gonna go ahead, let me just wipe a little bit of that off. I'm gonna go into my white, and then I'm gonna go into black. So white on one side, and black on the other. And I'm just gonna come in, and once again, remember, make sure that white is facing that sun there, okay? And I'm just gonna come in and just maybe do something like so. Once again, white on one side and black on the other. And maybe this one will be a little bit like that. Let me get a little bit darker on the one side here. Oh, excuse me. There we go. And I think we'll have a couple over here as well. If you give me 1 second, give me 1 second, let me clean this brush here. All right, with a clean brush, I apologize. I ended up putting black on both sides on accident. So we want white on one side, and then black on the other. And once again, just remember to keep that there, your light source, okay? And then we're gonna come in. There we go. And maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab just a touch of this white medium. Just a touch of that white medium. All right. And then maybe, maybe something like so. Maybe this one's a little bit, excuse me, maybe it's a little bit wider. And then this one will have, we'll just have it come right on off. Let me get a little bit more dark here. There you go. Okay, and let's go ahead and get the liner brush and fill that in. So we'll use the liner brush again, back into the clear medium. This time we're going to go into the black. I'm going to grab a little bit more. And just a touch more. There we go. And there we go. And go ahead and just get a whole bunch of different types of branches going on here. There we go. Maybe right here, come over. There we go. Make it a little bit thicker on this end there. Come in and same thing. It will have a branch coming out that way, like so. All different types of stuff, whatever you like. Whatever you'd like, it'd be perfect. There we go. And maybe we'll just take that and go like that, bring it up that way. There we go, just like so. Just remember, keep loading that up. And maybe we'll do something like that. There we go. And something like so. Come in, same thing here. Just have fun. Come in, you can do all types of stuff. Wiggle it, maybe. Here we go. There we go. Wherever you want. All right, let's go ahead and get this side going as well. Same thing. Start back here, start moving. There we go. Something like so. There we go. Come over here, same thing. Sorry if my arm's kind of getting in your way there. But there you go, something like so. Just come in. There we go. You can go down like this, whatever you want. I usually find it to be a little bit easier to come over this way like so. So we go like that. There we go. But it don't matter, whatever works for you will work, you know. There we go, just like so. And I'll come over this way. There we go, put it behind it. And then I'll come over this way and start working, start putting these branches up, maybe up in front of it. Give me 1 second, a little bit more medium. But yeah, come in. There we go. Go ahead and get that a little bit thicker. Come in like so. Same thing here. I can go in front of there. Whatever you like. Just have fun with it. Just do the best you can. It's just about having fun. If you're getting frustrated, you know, that's not what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about learning and having fun, and it takes a little bit. You got to figure out what painting, you know, what types of paintings will work best for you. Some people are really good with mountain painting. Some people are better with maybe a forest painting. I mean, there's all types of stuff. So it's whatever you think is best for you. There you go. All types of stuff. I can sit here all day with branches because there's just so many of them when you look at a tree. So you just have fun with it. You can do all types of stuff. Come in, maybe bring it down. See? All types of stuff. There we go, something like so. There we go. Maybe we'll go ahead and get this guy right here just a little bit further out. Kind of draws more of your eye right there, and that's kind of what we're looking at trying to do here. And then maybe you come in. There we go. There, and then there we go. I don't want to stay here all day doing this, but there we go. I'm going to go ahead and clean that real quick. I'm going to go into just a little bit of this stuff here. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. I'm going to make like a kind of a shady, like a shady, like a shadowy type of color here. I just don't want it too bright. Yeah, I want to come in and just there it is. There you go. Give it a little bit of a shadow. And I'm just going to take this a little bit and just pull it back a little bit. Right from this line here and kind of pull it back just a little bit. Kind of like when you're doing waves and you pull the foam back, something like that, just to kind of break it a little bit. Let's go ahead and get another line. Same thing. Same thing. Hardest thing is just trying to get that roll in there. So just come in. Same thing, just like so, okay? And then same thing, just pull a little bit of that back a little bit, just to kind of break that line that's right there, just a little bit. Very soft, very soft, very soft. And then you have that line kind of broken. I'm thinking maybe we should, I don't know, maybe we should put some tracks right there. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and just take that same color and just darken it a little bit. Both sides. And I want to use the fan brush like we've been doing, so your perspective. So if you start small and you kind of push into it, it'll make the lines a little bit thicker. So same thing, just come in, just like we've been doing. You're going to come in. And you got a thick line. And then same thing here. And it's tough. I mean, I might even struggle with it myself. So just do the best that you can. You come in. Just like that. And now we got kind of basically tire tracks. There. All right, and let's go ahead and just put in a couple of posts. I'm just going to use that same filbert brush we had. I'm going to do that double load again. So white on one side and then brown on the other. So white, brown. Remember, white facing the sun, okay? And we're going to come in. Give me 1 second, I got a hair sticking out. There we go. And we'll come in and just put in a little post. White and brown. And we'll come in. There we go. Put in a little post. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just maybe darken a little bit. So we'll do white and a little black into that brown. And let's go ahead and just darken it a little bit. There we go. Now my brush has got a hair that wants to stick out. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a little bit right there where the hair of the brush stuck out. There we go. We'll do the same thing here. And then one more. One more. And we'll do it right there. There it is. There you go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take my palette knife. I'm just going to get a little bit. Let's use the small side. Just want to top that off with a little bit of snow here. Once again, just using the small side right on top. There we go. Let me clean that. I'm going to grab, I don't have a clean brush. I'll just use this filbert brush. Just going to grab a little bit of the white and just come in, and we need to kind of clean those foots here. Yes. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, kind of put some shadow in here. So I'm going to grab, just pull it that way. Same thing here. Why not? Grab a little bit of, just a little bit of brown maybe. just, you know what, a little bit of this shadow color that we made. A little bit of that shadow color. We'll come in, and there we go. Same thing here. There we go. And we'll go back with some white and we'll clean that up. But I just want to right now just get some shadow going. Same thing, the sun's coming this way, so we'll just like that. Maybe the sun's coming this way, right? So we'll go same thing here, same thing there. Okay, just different shadows and stuff. Maybe that one goes that way, got something like that. There we go. So we got all that different shadow. I'm going to go ahead now. Let me just kind of just smooth this out real quick using the big old brush. There we go. Oops. Try to fix that. Here we go. All right, so real quick, I'm just going to finish this up with the filbert brush and some white. Just need to clean some of this up real quick. So we'll come in. There we go, something like so. Same thing here, we'll just come in. There you go. Maybe up right here. Same thing here, just a little bit, and then a little bit there. It just kind of cleans it up a little bit. There you go. And same thing. There we go. And same thing here. Just come in. And do something like so. Same thing here. There you go. And then same thing. Just like that. And then we can even come in and there we go. Just want to clean that up. I apologize. It's taking way longer than I wanted to on this painting. But there you go. Nice, beautiful, beautiful painting. I'm going to go ahead and grab my liner brush. I'm going to go into my black here. That's got a little bit of that clear medium on here. And I'm just going to come in. And put a little birdie. And you have to apologize. I have to apologize. My hands are so shaking when I do stuff like this. It's always a struggle. But there you go, some beautiful birds. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign this. I hope you enjoyed today's painting and this lesson. Hopefully you're able to do something beautiful with it. Thank you so much if you have watched all the way to the very end. I do appreciate it. Usually most people can't handle it. I understand. Way too busy in this world to sit here for an hour. But thank you so very much, and I wish you the best.